evening! Oh boy. Welcome to the Halloween weekend edition of Friday Night Live. Right here on the Back 40 Firewood channel. That is right. We've got bats hanging. We've got pumpkins back there. Oh, we got something going on back there we're going to get to a little bit later. But first, my friends, we need to, who was that? Somebody dropped a bomb. Somebody, I think it was Senior Firewood Homestead, Larry Hoddle, there he is, dropping bombs early in the pre-show. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, raise them up. Let's kick off Friday Night Live and the weekend to Senior Firewood Homestead, Larry Hoddle. Cheers. Thank you very much. Glad you're all tuning in. Oh my goodness. All right. We have got all kinds of stuff going on tonight. And, oh my goodness, Daniel Atkins has a birthday coming up. Oh my. Well, happy early birthday. We will celebrate that as well, along with, we have an unboxing. Woo! What could be in here? I will tell you this much. You just saw him in the chat, Mr. Tim and Old Saws. Mr. Van Deusen has sent me something. And I don't know what it is. I did not expect anything. And so this is going to be interesting. We got that to do. And then I got to tell you guys, it might be a little bit of a long story, but I got to tell you about all of this. Actually, I got to tell you, let me show you. I can actually show you this right there. All of this, all these boxes, there is a story behind it. We're not going to unbox those tonight, but on a future live stream, we're going to have some fun with what's in those boxes. It's going to be something. I don't know. I'm still figuring out a few things, but it's just going to be a good time. So, who else is in here? Stan Nelson. Good evening. Happy Friday night. Did I watch Tales of the Jedi? I have not. Have not gotten around to that. I still have a few. I'm still working on Andor and a few other series. And I'm also working on, believe it or not, I'm working on trying to get Little Boss Man more into the Star Wars saga. So, but I'm working on it. So Daniel Atkins, he's got a birthday coming up. We're going to start celebrating it early. Old Guy Firewood, how are you doing? Iron and Oak, Chuck and Deb, good evening. And there's Jeffrey. In the boxes are wrestling suits. You wish. Oh, you wish. You might be right. You may be wrong. I may be crazy. Who knows? So Tim and Old Saws, I saw you. Good evening, Mr. Van Deusen. Tim Thompson's here outside of Michigan. I saw Dean a little bit earlier tonight over on Facebook, believe it or not. Mystery Gardener, how are you doing? WD30. Mountaintop Living. Oh, Mountaintop Living. This is more than just a hat. I even have the tail to go with it. This is actually Little Boss Man's costume. He wanted to be a fox. I think he just wanted to be a woodhound. But I figured I would wear it tonight a little bit. You know, in the theme of Halloween. It's always fun to have a... No, this is not a beaver hat. This is a woodhound. The woodhound fox hat. Actually, this thing is pretty hot. So I'm going to take it off. Because, whoo, that feels a lot better. A lot better. So, what was I going to say? I don't even know. I got so much going on. What do we, I did get a, You guys saw in the video yesterday, I'm going to be running all those pine logs through the Yappa tomorrow. And the one thing with running those logs, running any logs through, you always end up with like the little branch nubs. For whatever reason, like when trees get the branches trimmed off them, there's always like an inch or two little nub that are sticking out. So I got myself, picked it up today. I know this is probably gonna get me razzed in two ways. One, on how this is powered, and two, the make of it. But to take care of all those little branches, you all know, or maybe a lot of you have seen, Joe, Ohio Woodburner, has one of those electric battery-powered chainsaws to cut things up. Well, ta-da! Look at that. Handy dandy, battery-powered little chainsaw. So I've crossed over into the battery-powered saw owner, and I also picked up the Hart brand straight from Walmart. But this thing is going to be handy because I only got to make, and then the other thing I thought about doing was using this to make my marks on logs with the perfect stick. Then I don't have to be putting the stick on the 500i, putting that down. So this little thing, I think, is going to come in very handy. So yes, I own a battery-powered saw. I just saw, if you noticed, there's no coins falling tonight. We have jack-o'-lanterns falling. Where was that? Who was that? Oh! Oh! The other thing, I forget who is the big fan of the ladies swinging, but because it's Halloween, we had a little something happen to the ladies. So, but let's get ready to raise our cups up here. Mr. Shibe. Let me turn this down. Oh, outside with Shibe. You were going to say, raise your cup. Yes. Thank you very much, Shibe. Everyone, if you're new here, this is the time. This is the time to grab your cup and raise it up. Cheers. And there you go. The swinging lady is a bag of bones. All right. Oh, look at this, Andy. Andy, my man. Finally, a saw your arms can handle. Oh. That is a good one. The Firewood hut. No, that is the beautiful thing about this. It does not take any bar oil. I don't know how. I don't know. But no bar oil. I was going to get the same saw that Joe has. But I don't need like the 14-inch bar. I don't need that big of a saw. I just need something that's just little that I can nip off those branch stubs and then just make the marks on the logs. So kind of like, you know, when I was up at Rick's Woodyard in Tuesday's video, the whole firewood, this is how you make firewood. So instead of having to take that bar on and off the 500i, I mean, it's just as much probably work to pick this saw up, go down, mark the marks, set it down, cut, pick it up. But I think it'd just be easier to like have something like that around to mark the logs, to cut off any branches, cut off any nubs. It probably won't trim anything up because it's only got an 8-inch bar. Actually, 7.5 inch. I mean, look at this. Oh. They say right here, 8 inches. Well, let me tell you. I measured it. It's only 7.5. So, typical. Everyone thinks 8 inches is bigger than it. Advertising 8 and only given 7.5. Iron and Oak. I like your 500i. Oh, that actually isn't even a. Oh boy. That isn't even actually a real saw. It is this one right here. It's just a toy saw. It's got a little rubber chain. It's made to you know, I don't know, display kids. Oh my goodness. All right. Ralph Carnegie, I'm doing good. How are you doing? All right. Hang on. We're going to jump over here. We got to get to Mr. Merlin himself. If you were on Thirsty Thursday last night, hanging out with Brad Firewood at the Furnace, good evening. Good evening to you, my friend. Cheers. And then, oh, hang on. We had another one come down. Another pumpkin fell. Nelson Ridge Farm. Brad as well. Good evening, Woodhounds. Cheers. Thank you very much. Brent Carlson. The impact driver and the drill that I have are like, I think they're called Master Force or something. They're the Menards brand. So nothing too spectacular. Oh, and now, Mr. Gardner. Have a good night. You're off to watch TV? What was that? Well, have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. Oh my gosh, here we go. Tom C. Tom C. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Cheers. Everyone, raise up those cups to Tom C. Oh, and hang on. We're going to make this a double. Old Guy Firewood as well. Thank you very much. Cheers. Hey, Timon, how are you doing? And the Saw Surgeon and hardworking man. I see you're in here. I know sometimes you're not able to join Friday nights, but glad to see you here, my friend. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm missing a lot of. If you are new here, if you did pop over here from Facebook, if you have a question, throw it in the chat. If you're new here and you haven't caught on yet, when we drop a pumpkin in the jar, we raise up our cups, no matter what's in it, or it doesn't matter what's in it. Oh my goodness, they're flying by. They're flying by. Hang on, the Firewood Hut. Have you and Joe ever thought about having special guests on the Firewood podcast? We have. And there's a couple things, a couple of different factors. This bat makes me look like I have something on my head. So one of the things that's difficult, number one, is proper audio connection, like dialing in, making sure that the guest would have like enough bandwidth to dial in and get a good sounding, I don't know, just sound good. The other thing is scheduling. So, believe it or not, we don't have a set schedule, and sometimes we end up recording like last minute, like, you know, some afternoon, evening. We say, oh, we got an hour free. All right, let's do an episode. So that's kind of why it's tough to schedule any guests and have guests come on. But I will tell you this. We are working on possibly doing incorporating the podcast recording into a live stream and then scheduling it and setting a time, setting a date so we can have potential guests that come on. So there's the long answer to what could have been a short answer. But yeah, I know this bat behind me. Which one is it? It's this one. What the heck? I'm gonna take this thing. It's kind of nice. They fly around. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's right. We spare no expense here on Friday Night Live to get everything set up and properly decorated to fit into the theme. All right, so where? For the first guest has to pull the first time caller, a long time listener. Yes, exactly. Well, that's the whole thing. That's why we got to wait. We got to wait a while to be able to then have that. You know, we couldn't just have people on right away. The bat made me look better. You know what'll make me look better? Oh, you want to know what'll make me look better? And I think especially last night, Brad put on his Merlin hat. Well, I know he likes this look right here. So I better bring out the cowboy hat for a little while so I can pay my Halloween costume respects back to Mr. Firewood at the furnace. Because I know he loves this look right here. Actually, you know what? I think he likes it without. Is this hat crooked? I think he likes to see that Kenny Chesney look. So Brad, this one's for you, buddy. Hey, Sean Watford's dropping a pumpkin in the jar. Need to let Shive know that I am drinking Shive Fuel tonight. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. Raise it up, my friend. Thank you very much. Cheers. All right. That hat is hot too. Who said the bat adds 10 pounds? Wild, crazy, moonshine, or what the heck am I saying? Wild Bill Irwin, moonshine, Mr. Shine. Well, the average woodhound. That was in the beginning, and then we changed that up. My frequent flyer miles ran out. Mark. Yes, I did. Well, do you mean the Halloween decorations or everything else? Either way, I did them both. So yes, I did. Catching up here. I'm way behind. I'm way behind. What is this? All right, which one did I gotta bring out this one here. The Logan's Homestead. Hey, I was just checking you out earlier this week. Happy Friday evening. Giving this YouTube channel a try. The small saws are great for marking logs. Yes, the Logan's Homestead. He just put out his very first video I think this past week. Thank you very much. Cheers. I did decorate this room, everything about it. And that's something, believe it or not, that is interesting that you bring that up, because that is what all of this is about. Yes, indeed. All those boxes have to do with everything in here. It's well, okay. I don't know if I should tell. This is going to be kind of long. Let's do this first. First, it's getting close to the bottom of the hour. I think I want to find out what Mr. Van Deusen sent here. And now we've got pumpkins falling like crazy. Oh my goodness! And here comes the fox. Wait, I'll bring this back.
Let's see.
Here we go. The fox is here. Look at the fox. Oh my gosh, let me see those hands. Stand up here.
What?
Look at those paws. You got, let's turn around.
No.
See the tail. Let's see the tail. So there it is. There is. Are you a fox or a woodhound?
Fox.
Oh, a fox. All right.
What?
Well, we thought maybe you were going to be a woodhound. The real star of the Hardworking Man channel has entered the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, all right. We've got all kinds of coins falling. We got all kinds of pumpkins falling. Outside with Shibe and Michael D. Michael D, my friend, how are you doing? All right. Ooh, look at that thing. All right, we're gonna do these. Let's bring this one out. Let's bring out this Wicked Witch. So Shibe, Michael D. Michael D again. Grandma says she likes your costume.
Yeah.
Say hi to Grandma. All right, cheers, you guys. Raise them up. We're going to do an unboxing in a little right now. Should we do it right now?
Yeah.
If you want to see what Mr. Van Deusen sent over here.
Oh, the battery's in.
Yeah.
Is it?
Give me that. Give it up here.
Wait, the battery's in it? That?
Yep.
Oh, I don't.
We're going to open this thing up.
No! Oh no!
Hang on.
You scared me. I'm a
Just
fox.
kidding. We're not going to do it that way.
That's what I mean.
All right. Here we go. Let's find out what's in. Wait a minute.
Can I open? I mean, I do have paws.
You got paws, but I don't think they're going to work.
Yeah, they are kind of big.
Ah.
They're as big as my head.
Now, Mr. Van Deusen, if you guys aren't aware, first of all those axes back there, he has made for the channel. He has done numerous, he's built numerous axes for giveaways on the channel. It's just, he is he's a rock star, let me tell you. Hey, we got, okay, hang on, before we open, okay, don't look in there. Before we pop this open, let's quick give Tom C. Let's raise up our cups one more time. Cheers.
It's so cool in there.
Thank you very much. All right. Oh my. We have got.
That's it.
We have got. Oh.
It's
I
better.
think.
Yeah.
I think we have some swag. Look at this. Look at that. Van Deusen Axes. Tim and Old Saws. YouTube and Instagram. Wait, I want to see this one.
You realize anything? Fox in a box.
Fox in a box. Oh! And a sweatshirt. This is, look at that. Van Deusen Axes. YouTube, Instagram. You know what that means. You gotta check his channel out. Look at that saw. You guys see that? Oh, yes. Tim, thank you very much. I might just have to wear this tomorrow. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Oh, wait. Oh. Mr. Van Deusen, like I said, you are one of the rock stars of the channel. Axes. Now, some swag to wear around. That's pretty cool. I like that saw going in. What kind of saw is that? It does not look like a 500i. No. Oh, hey, don't do that. You're gonna knock that over. All right, hey. I'm way behind. All right, hang on. Here we go. Old guy Firewood. He's throwing some pumpkins in the glass. So, cheers. Thank you very much.
I didn't even realize that. What do I see? Right by the moon?
Yeah, Tim, do you have these available? Do you have these like available that people can order your shirts? I don't know. Tim Thompson, that would be a picture of a real saw. Let us know in the chat. I know that I have your email address on the website. So if anybody, maybe some people want to pick up, if you ever have won, I know there's been a few people that have won Van Deusen Axes. So maybe now you can get yourself a Van Deusen shirt.
It's so hot in this costume.
It's an old McCulloch saw. That's a fancy one. That is a fancy one indeed. Again, thank you very much. It almost matches your costume. Oh no. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Watch what's going to happen. There goes a whole bunch of pumpkins.
No.
They're falling out, ladies and gentlemen.
You only lost one.
That means we got to go into overtime.
See.
And
we lose one and one more comes.
There is...
Why is the watch like that?
Because it's Halloween. Look at it. Woo!
Don't you have a fox on?
Mr. Scheib, can you give us a woo? A loud one.
Woo!
That wasn't very loud. Scheib, thank you very much.
I'm a fox. Well, you think I can't do loud stuff?
And Richard Healy, cheers to a frightful evening. Things are getting a little scary here. Thank you. I think this is the bottom of the hour. Time for a refill as well. Cheers. All right. Now. So if anyone is interested, if you go to back40firewood.com and you go to, I believe it's partners or friends or sponsors, on that page, I think I have an email address for Tim. if you were waiting, or if you were wanting to pick yourself up some Van Deusen merch, or like I said, check them out on YouTube, Tim and Old Saws, and on Instagram. What?
Fox.
Oh, you better go eat them.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
All right, I know what I have to do. Oh, Michael D. For every pumpkin out of the cup. Negative, Ghost Rider. That is not going to happen. But we will refill. And then I have a question that I need to ask. Get your guys' feedback on. All right, we're almost ready. Whoa! Uh-oh.
I think someone else is...
I can't see where I'm going. I can't see. Oh, that looks good. All right. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to go back. We had a bomb drop. We had Michael D. saying one shot. That ain't going to happen. But then we had a bomb from Chuck and Deb, Iron and Oak Sawmill. Let's do some pumpkin chuckin'. You have to be from Delaware to know what that means. Well, I don't know for sure what that means, but thank you very much. Michael D., Chuck and Deb, cheers. Yes. I am a bit of a fox, I must say.
I guess
Oh my goodness, what is that?
A gooseneck that you brought into the room.
This used to be the same size, and then I squeezed it.
No, he didn't. He's lying to you guys.
Squeeze it really hard.
Yeah, but then this will be skinnier. Ooh.
All right. All right, so here's the question I have. For Halloween, we're going out trick-or-treating in a neighborhood where there's a whole bunch of kids, a whole bunch of like it's kind of around the schools. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about putting on like a hockey mask or like the Michael Myers mask. But, and speaking of Mr. Van Deusen, all right, look out. Which one of these should I take out with me trick-or-treating?
No, you're not going to take one of those.
Should I take this? Or should I take this? Which one of these do you think would be proper to walk around the neighborhood with?
Probably a horrible idea.
Or should I take both?
What?
Oh, you know what we should do?
You're a carpenter.
We should try to carve pumpkins with these.
No.
We should bust some pumpkins up with these.
That's only horrible. Don't trust it.
So yes, if you think I should take this with me trick-or-treating or this, both, that's what I think. I think one over each shoulder. I think that's gonna work the best. The left hand. This hand? Or this thing is wicked looking though. I think if I took this out, I'd have to dress up like as a barbarian. Or maybe like some type of warrior. I don't know. We'll see.
A sheep shepherd.
But both of those weapons were from Mr. Tim Van Deusen.
What do you call this?
In this,
It looks like a sea cucumber with dots. What do you call this?
I don't know.
They say you can eat these.
I don't know.
It's a mango.
It's some type of gourd. I don't know. I think
It's not a gourd. You can
the left
eat
hand.
This is a
I think
gourd.
so. They want the battle axe. Yeah, I kind of like the battle axe. Whoa. I think I'm. How long do you think I can make it before I'm arrested? Walking around with an actual axe or an actual weapon. I don't know. We'll see. The best way to get out of a speeding ticket, IBS. Irritable bowel syndrome. Just tell them you gotta go. You're getting home because you needed to go to the bathroom. That's what I would try. But only if you're prepared to crap your pants to prove that you have to go. Let's see what else we got here. The corn cutter. Yeah, I'm thinking both. But if I take both, then I'm going to be limited. Like if I do need to use a hand to do something. So we'll see. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. So I mentioned in yesterday's video something about like a little upcoming giveaway. Something I'm going to be doing. So there's two parts to it. So the first part, right back there, I've got all those boxes. So what I was doing is I went out to a website looking for things that I could potentially find to give away. And I ended up coming across some things and that caught my interest that were totally off topic from what I was looking for. But they have to do with my plans for kind of changing things up here in the studio office. So the first part of this little giveaway is going to be in an upcoming video. I'm going to ask what you might think is in those boxes. I'm giving you guys here tonight on the live stream a first look at them to kind of get an idea, maybe take a guess, maybe get some things formatted and, formulated in your mind what you think might be in there. And then when you see that video come out, you might have a little edge because I'm not going to show them very much in the video. So there you go. There's one little thing I want to drop tonight. And then when I do finally do what I'm going to do, I will be doing what I'm going to do. But I'm going to be doing it on a live stream. So there you go. That is my little, I guess, tease. The tease of Friday night. And like I said, you can kind of start thinking about it. It has to do with the Friday Night live stream. So there's another little guess. Oh, Kent. We could only be so lucky. But unfortunately, I will tell you, they are not. We wouldn't need that many boxes. Not for that. So yes, there's your little hint, little head start. So next week sometime, You might hear about it, and then I'll have everything like in the description of the video, whatever. But anyway, once again, I'll give you one more look. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 boxes.
Delivery?
Oh boy, look at that. Where are you pulling? Where are you pulling these out of?
Our garage has like 600.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Oh my.
Said, my mom said this is a squash.
That's a squash.
I like. That's a squash. Eat it.
Oh, you know what else? I forgot. Do you guys want to see? I have a new arrangement here that I'm going to test out. I call this the security cam. When I do whatever, when I start doing what's in those boxes over there. Did Larry Hoddle, you and Robin have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in and stopping by. Enjoy Halloween, even though it's not till Monday. But oh, we lost the audio. I can fix it. There we go. We lost the audio. We have it. We're back. We are back. Can you hear me now? Dang it, I always forget. That live stream down in Ohio screwed everything up. Everything, I had to change all my settings. But we're back now. Look at this guy. I think that should be your Halloween costume. Like you are looking pretty cool, dude. You're a cool looking dude.
I look like a girl.
What? Oh. Hey, go get another interesting one of these. Find them another. Wait, take this one with you. My, oh my. That is right, Frank. You're damn right. I'm going to blame it on Ohio. The best. I forget what highway it is. What the heck highway was I on? 77? I don't know. I think it was Highway 77. But that's the best thing to come out of Ohio. I can tell you that right now. Highway 77. Chip Tucky Headhunter. And Sam, how do you say that? Sam Squanch? He's liking the shirt. Thank you very much. Oh, look, of course. He wears that hat way better than me. Ah! Yes, indeed. I'm sure he does. Was it Highway? Oh, Obi! Bill, you know I'm just joking. That used to be, that was like one of the go-to easiest lines for heat when I was doing wrestling promos. So whatever town we were going into, you always paid attention to the highways that you were driving into the town with. Because when it came time for the show, like that was one of the first things you could easily go out there and stir the crowd up and say, The best thing to come out of this town was Highway 14. So that's why I always use that line.
Can you explain this?
That is an interesting one. But
Give you a hint.
what?
It's always in the pumpkin patch. And there's thousands of them.
Hang on, we gotta jump over here. The hard-working man. He wants us to raise up our cups. So let's raise up the cups. The hard-working man. Thank you very much. Cheers. You know what? Jared Hildebrand said little boss man ain't so little anymore. But yeah, I think you gotta put that hat back on with the glasses. Yeah, those were looking good. I think that was.
What do you call this?
That's another gourd.
What does it look like?
It's a hook. The hook gourd.
Yeah. But it's also.
Go get another one.
You know, it's like one of those goose. If you pick them up, their neck curls.
A goose?
Like that.
A gooseneck.
No, if you pick it up.
The gooseneck gourd.
You pick up a duck, its head curls like this.
Yeah, that's a goose head. All right, Timber Vision, my friend. Drink up, Woodhounds. But he's drinking coffee. Well, raise up that coffee mug and take a nice sip. A Team Woodhound drink to Timber Visions. Cheers. I'm telling you, man, these gourds are wild. Wild stuff. Like, I don't even know where that one went. Yeah. And we've got like, I don't know how many of them, 50, 45, 50 of them to put out this weekend. We put out a few last week, and the deer and the squirrels have already chewed them up. So we always wait till like 2 days before Halloween. Otherwise, they're gone. If we put them out last week, the deer, the deer and squirrels would eat them up. Anyway, what was I just saying? Oh, yeah, the heat, getting heat. So when you get heat, that's a term in wrestling. Oh my goodness. The term in wrestling is when you go out there and you get the crowd mad at you. Like you get the heat. What do we got here? Look at this.
Can you explain what that is?
Can I explain what this is? This is one of those, I think they're a birdhouse gourd.
It's a gooseneck. But you can't make your birdhouses.
Wait a minute. Maybe it's upside down. Maybe this is how you hold it. Maybe it grows like this.
No, it hangs.
Hey, Shibe.
It's a big maraca.
Shibe, are you watching? If you were on Shibe's live stream, I don't know, is Shibe still in here?
I have no clue. Want me to get another one?
Yes.
Hey, it's sort of like a maraca.
If Shibe is in here, this is for you. Balloon knot.
There's a second.
All right. All right, you better take this one down. This thing. Yeah, see, I think you can hollow this out, or it dries out and you can make a birdhouse out of this.
It's hard to dry
Yeah,
out.
maybe you carve this out and then you make a hole and you drink out of it. Or you go like this. All right, take it down.
That would be so gross. And this weighs like 2 pounds, bro.
All right. Yeah, that's what I think you do is you let those things dry out and you drill a hole in them and then you make like a birdhouse. I think that's the plan. I don't know. We got to do something with them because we got all kinds of them. We got all kinds of them. So anyway, getting heat. getting heat from a crowd is when you go out and you try to make them mad at you. And that was one of the tactics I always used, was to pay attention to the road that led into the town. And then you would say the best thing to come out of the town is highway whatever. And then the other thing you would do is I would always ask the crowd, what has 15 teeth and an IQ of 30? What has 15 teeth and the IQ level of 30? If anybody knows how that would relate to a wrestling event, the answer, the front row in the arena. So you would always say, all you people right down here, the front row, 15 teeth and IQ of 30. Andy? Yes. Every chance I could get. Oh my goodness. Now this, I think, is like a turban squash.
Yeah, you're correct.
The town population. Yes, that's pretty much it. 603 Gears. How you doing?
You know you've seen these before, right?
I know. This one is kind of rotten.
This sounds hollow.
But sometimes I wasn't able to, I didn't have a choice. Like sometimes you'd work a show, somebody wouldn't show up, they'd have somebody that needed to fill in, they'd be like, all right, we need you to be the baby face tonight. You gotta be the good guy.
You can put this on your head and wear it. That's what people probably do.
But I never enjoyed being the baby face. I never enjoyed being the good guy. It just wasn't. It's the same thing with YouTube. It's like you can't be something you're not. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. All right. Did I miss any other questions? I always ask people to put a Q in front of their question, and then sometimes I don't even see them. Oh, WD-30. Just make a small hole, and then the birds will do the rest. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Yeah. I have been, there's a good friend of mine that wrestled and still wrestles, and he's actually putting on shows in Minnesota, and he has been hounding me for years, like over a year. One more match. I actually did, when was it? We wrestled at, it wasn't Rockfest. It was Summerfest. Or no. Oh, it was X-Fest over in Somerset, Wisconsin. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing.
It has like a weird...
This thing is heavy. Look at that.
It has like a pimple.
That's like a face. Every one of these is like a nose.
Or a wart. I just feel like squeezing them.
Ugh. Oh, this one's kind of rotten too.
It's not.
What are you bringing these rotten ones up here for?
All of them are basically rotten down there. This is not even rotten stuff. It's just stuff.
Oh, Frank's got a question. And I have an answer for this one. Okay. Well, you must have asked it before. Sorry, I didn't see it. So, I'm limited in being outside with the temperature. So the air temperature, like if it's below 50, all of my stuff my electronics, my laptop, it doesn't like to function below 50 degrees. So, no, there you go. So that's why tonight it was, the forecast was at 8 o'clock, like 47, 46 degrees. So, could not be outside. And that is another reason why something is going to be happening in here coming up soon that has to do with all of that. All of these boxes. Yes. And like I said, you guys got a little sneak peek. What did your costume look like for Halloween? Yes, I do need. Well, actually, that's like one of the tough things with laptops. They don't like the cold. .603 gears. Always these thought-provoking questions. What non-Firewood YouTube channels do I watch? Not very many. I don't watch very many YouTube channels. I don't have much time to watch YouTube, but I do watch. All right. Because I am a fan of football, I watch the Pat McAfee show, the podcast on YouTube. Look at this thing.
It's a green side.
I also watch a little Joe Rogan podcast. And then... Why are you breathing so heavy?
Oh, how many pumpkins had I brought up that weigh like 2 pounds?
And then I watch a lot of like old wrestling channels, like clips from the old WWE, WWF. So kind of just like weird stuff. I don't know. I think I missed another. I maybe missed another question. Oh, get a heating pad. I wonder. I wonder if that would work. Or would that make it too hot? Because there is then also that. There's like that upper limit. Things can't get too hot. If they get too hot, you're in trouble too. My wrestling. Well, it wasn't called a costume. It was called a gimmick. What was my wrestling gimmick? Well, I started out with long pants or tights, if you will. And they had a big S down the side of the leg. And then I took that S and I put it on just my hips. And I went to some low-cut, short tights. Because obviously, the more of my body that you could see, the better. And then I had like 3 or 4 different pair of those shorts. But yeah, those, and it's crazy. Like, I don't know how long ago that was, but like you had to get these things custom made. So there was a place, I think it was down in Tennessee. And you had to like send in your design and they made them, and oh, there you go. There's some nice ones. Oh. So yeah, I had like 4 different pairs. Like black. They all were black. No, one was blue. Black with yellow or gold and green. Black with red and silver. Blue with silver and something. Oh, yes, I do listen every now and then to Jim Cornette. Man, he has got Some great, great stories.
Would you like to buy one?
How much?
$0. Which one?
Jim Cornette, man, he is a hoot. I met him quite a couple times up in Minnesota at a couple of different casino shows. We worked a couple shows, 2 shows at, actually one of the casinos was in North Dakota. He was there, and then he was on another show with us in Minnesota. That guy,
There you go.
he can tell you the stories. That is for sure. Oh, you're not finding any pictures because this was before the days of the internet. Luckily. Actually, I think there is 1 or 2 videos out there. But oh, hey, One Eye Customs, how you doing? So here's the thing, man. I don't have an excavator and I don't have a grapple. I only have forks and a bucket. So I'm out. I'm out of the challenge. That's unless I find a way to do it with the bucket or maybe the forks. I don't know. I'll have to check and see. But yeah, I don't have a grapple. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go over and check out One Eye Customs video with his like Halloween challenge, I think. If you don't know One Eye Customs, you might know him by Neighbor Doug from Hometown Acres. Hard-working man. That is not going to happen. And Saw Surgeon, oh, she'd be more than proud. She'd be, I don't know. She would probably be, yeah, use the log tongs. Oh my God. No chance. No chance with the log tongs. Old Guy Firewood, have a good weekend. Oh, and yes, there you go. Giveaway. This is the time of the year. The end of the year, I don't know. For me, this is the time of the year that's like the best for giveaways. Just because I think, you know, the whole holiday season. But you have a chance for a giveaway. Old Guy Firewood. Go check out his videos. And get ready. Because you might be winning. I think he's giving away like a... is it a sharpener? Chain sharpener? I think it is. I can't remember. My mind is all over the place. But have a good night. Dick, enjoy the weekend. Yeah, I'll have to see. Maybe I can do... How did you do it, Daniel Atkins? Did you just... I don't know. Anyway, we are into overtime already. Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness, Jeffrey, firewood deliveries in the AM. Hopefully, you don't have to walk too far because what is this? Oh, hang on. Okay, have a good night. You guys enjoy the weekend. Good luck on the deliveries. Andy, anyone else have a mouse problem? Every fall, I need a weasel. I don't have very many mice. a few here and there. But yeah, I've never had. I mean, I always find, a nest or two in the spring when I take the stacks down. 603 Gears, again, coming at me here. If there was a Firewood Fantasy League, what would the last place finisher punishment be? The last place finisher in the Firewood Fantasy League. The punishment would be, for one night, you would have to stay pace with Shibe drinking beer. You would every time Shibe drank a beer, you would have to drink a beer. And you would not be able to keep up. Or what else would there be? That would be tough. Let me tell you. I've known a few people who have tried. whether they were trying or not, a few people were right there with him, and no one. And everyone the next day was a hurting unit. If you don't believe me, ask Brad, Firewood at the Furnace. I will tell you that when him and Sam came here last summer, there was I don't even know what time it was. They pulled in like at 10:30, and yeah, Sam and I were just like, oh boy. Let's bring this little guy in. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, there it is. Ta-da! All ready for overtime. Uh-oh, did somebody find... Somebody might have found the video from the underground. I think that's one of them that's out there. But you can go back to, if you, who was that? Who was that asking? Jay Bon, I'm not going to try to say your name. Jay, if you go back in my videos, there's a couple different videos that have the highlight reel. I don't know what it was, but anyway, there's a couple. I put the wrestling clips in a few videos a while back. This is what happens if I were to try to do yoga. This was what would happen. I would end up like this, a skeleton. But yeah, if you search around through my list of videos, you might find the highlight reels. That skeleton does need yoga pants. Oh my, oh my. Jared Hildebrand, I'll go one shot of Jack Daniels to one beer with Shibe. That would not probably work out too good. Although, I don't know. I guess I've never seen you drink Jack Daniels. I don't know. Bill Klein, have a good weekend. I'll tell you a quick story about The Undertaker, WWE. I'm sure you all, if you're following wrestling at all, you know who The Undertaker is. his favorite shot to do was Jack Daniels. And they would, like, after some shows, they'd go into a bar or the restaurant, wherever they were. There'd be like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys, whatever. Whoever was with the Undertaker, he would go in, and the waitress would come over and she would say, "What can I get you?" And he would say, "I want you to go back behind the bar, get your bottle of Jack Daniels, and fill shot glasses until it's empty, and bring them all over." And then the rest of the night, they would just do shots of Jack all night long. Yeah, Jared Hildebrand, I've seen Shibe drink beer pretty fast. And I don't know. Breaking news. Oh my. All right. Yeah, I'll go one. I would go one shot per beer with Shibe for one beer, and then I'd be done. I'd be out. I'd be like, all right. Oh, we got a solution to a mouse problem right here. A third baking soda, a third flour, and a third sugar. Ooh. Interesting. I've never heard that. Baking soda, flour, and sugar. Mix it up in parts of 3. And apparently the mice like it, and then they take a long winter's nap. Colleen, how are you doing? I couldn't keep up with Shive drinking water. Oh, yes, indeed. All right. I think Chuck and Dab experienced this firsthand up at their sawmill and in Ohio. He inhales it like breathing air. Yeah. He and if the beer you'll run out of beer first, I think, before Shibe calls it quits. Sam Squanch. I'm probably not saying that right, but we don't have water. It's just Crown Royal. Oh, yes. All right. I think we're going to wrap things up here. So once again, just start thinking about this. Watch it for it next week sometime, potentially. It's going to be something that I think, I hope will end up being, it will turn out nice. And it's going to, what is this? Yeah. So we need to develop, I don't think so. 603 gears. I would not want to be responsible for inflicting that harm onto someone. Not at all. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, it's going to be something cool for the live stream. I'm thinking it's going to be fun, and it's going to be a cool giveaway with a twist. There's always a twist. If I didn't have a twist to things, well, then I wouldn't be living up to my nickname. Saw Surgeon. That is an excellent point. They call the electric service hydro. Oh my. All right. So, here we go, everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight, kicking off the Halloween weekend. if you're going out trick-or-treating, if you're going out to a costume party, have fun. You know, that's what I think Halloween is one of the most funnest. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it quite a bit. So, everyone for tuning in tonight, thank you for being here. Moderators, thanks for keeping things in line. No real issues tonight. And all of you super chatters, people who are dropping the pumpkins, dropping the bombs, greatly appreciate all that. So here's to all of you for making this Friday night what it was. You guys, you're the key. So enjoy the weekend, stay safe, have fun, be cool. Tim and Old Sauce, thanks for the shirts. And get ready. Some of you are going to be winning some stuff coming up here pretty soon. Cheers. Have a good night. Ooh.